Now we get to watch a painful transformation sequence. This is gonna be so hardcore. Transformation Central! Transmogrification! She's having a flashback of something that happened in the past. So is it a flash forward? Does it, is that what it is?
To swallow a secret stone is to become an immortal dragon. One blessed
Oh.
with eternal life.
Minoru, I'm counting on you.
So was the Purah pad a product of a stable time loop? Like it exists because it went into the past, and it's like in a loop, a perpetual loop.
Link, I will restore the Master Sword for you. I will care.
Its existence is a paradox.
I will pour my sacred power into it. It will be the weapon that defeats the Demon King.
To become an immortal dragon is to lose oneself.
Well, bottoms up.
You must.
Tastes like shit, doesn't it? It does not taste good at all.
Protect them all!
Goodbye. No, this is really sad. This is a really sad moment. So that's definitive confirmation of something we've known since weeks ago. It feels like weeks ago, even though it's only been like, I've been playing this game for like almost 2 weeks. So I wonder if Zelda is just going to be flying around the kingdom from now on, just in general. I'm going to take all of these flowers because they're here. I can make some pretty good recipes with this. Hey, look at this. We already completed this quest. Why isn't it registered as complete? Link, you must find me. Where is Princess Zelda? Was there anything more she was trying to tell you? Yeah, she turned into a dragon! Does this mean I can keep the house now? All right, I did all the story objectives. All right, where's Purah? Where did she go? I bet she's upstairs. Yeah, let me just clip through reality for a second. Oh, this is her bedroom. I do not want to be here. Boo! Did I scare you? Feet! So, the person resembling Princess Zelda was behind the scenes for all of the phenomena, as you discovered. This has to be related to the upheaval somehow. And I have something important to share as well.
What is that?
Oh, look, a blood moon. This is the 30th blood moon this week, and you're surprised by it?
Isn't that? Link, look at this! Quickly!
No, that's not her. It's a projection of the real Zelda. Or is it? It could be anything. I wasn't sure at first, but now I am. I thought she had left the castle entirely, but she was inside. We have to hurry and rescue her. I'm sorry about that, but I got other things to do. There's like an entire other main quest line I didn't bother doing because I got confused. I have to use a guide. I gotta go to the Great Abandoned Central Mine, which is where I ironically was, and I never pieced together, hey, this is where you're supposed to go. Yeah, that's the statue right over there that I have been looking for a very long time. It looks like an anteater. No, actually, it looks like a hamster that grew a human body. It's super ironic because I actually came here and it never occurred to me, hey, this is a story objective. You might want to look into this a little more thoroughly. Conferring auto build to authorizer now. Please utilize it as you explore and excavate the depths for Zonite. About that, I already did everything down here. And I never thought to myself, hey, take a look at this giant building. It seems very important. Why don't you go check it out? And then you just pretend it doesn't exist. I could have been auto-building this entire time. It would have saved so much of my hours. Do you want to know how long I've been playing this for? Over 70. And if I auto-built, I could have subverted so much tragedy. I built a raft, and now my life is easier, but I also feel like a doo-doo face. I'm gonna be dwelling on this for hours. Oh, look at that. The legends were true. Hey, it's Master Koga. He's alive. Great work, both of you. You too, stranger. Credit where credit is due. Yes, credit where credit is. If there's one foe I'll never forget, it's the man who cast me from my Gerudo Desert hideout into these very depths. It was you! What are you gonna do about it, Koga? I'm gonna beat you up. And I'll have you know, I missed out on this whole plot line, so I have all of the high-level gear. I also stole a lot of your Yiga schematics. You're cheating! Yeah, I'd like to think that maybe I am. Prepare thyself! I have a car. Koga's gonna try doing vehicular man's laughter. Do 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 do. I have done so much damage to him. Why don't you stand still and let me squish you? You literally can't. You can get a giant wrecking ball and crush me, and it'll only take out half a heart. It will shatter apart on impact. The Magnificent One and I will guide this world to its miserable end, and there is nothing you can do to stop us. Alright, bye. Don't follow me! That man mentioned an abandoned mine to the southwest. I suspect that he is referring to the former Gerudo mine. Oh, you mean where the cemetery is? Yeah, I've been there. I'm more scared of the actual undead there than him. Art thou ready to get your shit handed to you on a silver platter? I'm just gonna slowly walk up to him. Do a good old-fashioned sneak strike. All right, you five. Hey, don't stand directly next to him. So, Link, you just had to follow me here, didn't you? I'm doing what you did, exactly, but it refuses to work. You tricked me, I won't stand for this. You wasted some of my time, but no more. I'll battle you, and I'll beat you, and you'll lose. It's time for round 2. Now this time it seems like, no, he's receiving roughly the same amount of damage as before. This is not a boss fight, this is a snuff film. It's just the 6 of us against him. We've been collecting a mighty power source scattered all across the land. Crystallized charges. And we're going to use them to restore an unstoppable weapon for the man himself, the magnificent one. Let me guess, big, meaty green man with a ridiculously sharp smile. He's still trying to do the thing where he's trying to do the force. Ready for round 3. I was killing time. It was all but a distraction in the grand play. Cue the next shot of me just absolutely mugging him. Oh, he brought some friends this time. An actual audience. Alright, seems like he's able to endure it a little more. I'm also appropriating your boat. Oh, he's doing that thing where he's chucking a ball. I remember that technique. You think breaking my boat is going to solve anything? I just got a word from my underlings. They've located the man himself. They found the Demon King. Good to know. Koga just really can't stop going on r/nihilism. Well, if it isn't Link. I haven't seen you since we met at the Hyrule Field Chasm. Look at that. A hole that I can go in. Every hole is a goal if it means beating the shit out of Master Koga. Master of what? Getting beaten up? Oh, Master Kogi Wogi. Me and the squad are about to roll up. Look at him meditating, thinking he's in some Zen state. I've been waiting for you. It is done. We have enough crystallized charges at last. And now, our gift to the Demon King. A weapon beyond compare. And I bet it malfunctions just immediately. We'll be reborn! Today will go down in infamy as the day of our ultimate weapon's resurrection. Behold this feat of engineering! Oh, I see. Another Sock'em Bop'em match. I'll have you know, I've done this before. You punch the robot again into the electric fence. And we all just start mugging him and just repeat the process. Get him off the robot and just have you and your friends beat the ever-living daylights out of him. I have this game mastered. In fact, if I wanted to, I could do a speedrun of it. There's no way I could do a speedrun. Do you have any idea how long it's taking me to play this? Oh, you got yourself some lasers that are closing in on me. Well, guess what? I can guard them. I can guard all of your attacks. You're so ineffectual. I say as I'm getting hit, I honestly feel like I'm just bullying the guy. Yeah, that's right. Come on in. Give Uncle McBacon a hug. Ah, my beautiful weapon. All my work destroyed. Oh, always me. You wanted to blow up the world. Let me guess, you have another plan up your sleeve. Time to bust out my serious moves. A brand new technique I came up with in the deepest darkness of the darkest depths. It will destroy you. I've been in the deepest darkness. There's like literally nothing that scares me anymore. Also, it backfired. Well, if there's ever a threequel, I'll see you then.
Joshua, you will not believe what happened in the cave. I missed out on an entire quest line.
And also, I beat the crap out of the person in charge of the Yiga clan. It's not really that threatening. So there really was a Zonite temple housing a mysterious power down in the depths. Here, swordsman. I got a stone slab as a reward. I already got like loads of these. Now that Joshua has solved the mystery of that slate, I can return to Purah Pad Laboratory in Hateno Village. If you go there, I can make even more improvements to your Purah Pad, starting with the sensor. Yes, so I can do even more shrines. That is what this whole playthrough is about. I remember Hateno Village. There was like a whole political subplot that you were completely absent for. It was getting nasty. There were arguments in the street. A lot of behind the scenes stuff happening in the sheets. And then everybody was like, you know what, screw politics. Let's just vote for both of them. Let's vote for both candidates. And it turned out this whole time I was trying to get a funny hat so I could use it to disguise myself as a woman so I could infiltrate Gerudo Village, only to find out that you don't have to do it this time. And I felt like an idiot. It's almost as good as the last season of Game of Thrones. The Purah Pad Laboratory is ready for us to do some great things together. First, let's get that sensor up and running. Just be very careful. The soul of Beerus is in here. The god of destruction. Now we can actually find other shrines, even though I've done at least over 100 of them. And you know what I have a hunch about? Now that I have access to the sensor, there's gonna be a whopping, like, several dozens more of them that I missed. I whipped up some prototypes of the extra features and can get them on your Purah Pad at any time that you could have been using at any point. It's so great that I won't be able to use any of them. We got the travel medallion. It'll allow me to use my current location as a travel gate. Next up is Hero's Path mode. It'll allow me to retrace my steps. I can save around 256 hours of gameplay. And this is everywhere I've been. Look at all of this right here. This is everywhere I've traveled around in Hyrule. I really get around. And now we're gonna get the upgrade for the sensor. I did it all ahead of time. Alright, just don't ask me to step aside. And then another side adventure, filling out the compendium. That's gonna add an extra 100 hours to the 100 hours I've already put into this. So I'm probably not going to do that. Next up, I'm gonna go save the people of Lurelin village and stuff. Alright, buckaroos, it's time to go to war with some more pirates, and I am a cowboy. Oh, you shitting me. Did it reset everything? Did it reset all the enemies? Yep, it did, just as I suspected it would. It was all part of my elaborate plan. So I go for a swim, matey. It can't be, those horrible monsters, they're all gone. Hey, it's the guy that renovated my house. He's standing right there. And now we have a whole entire side plot where we have to renovate Lurelin village. I just love how I go to a place and then I'm just forced into doing things against my will. The answer is simple, just don't do it. But then that would affect my pride. Oh, hey! How's it going up there? You just holding on to what's left of your sentience? Oh, what's up? You just ambushing me now? I'm just gonna ignore you. If I ignore them long enough, it'll go away. That's normally how it works, right? Well, in the case of the Yiga clan, definitely. Oh, and what's this? We got some, moving sand. Never thought that would exist. Never thought the force of fire would be that strong. Oh, you did not just do that. Alright, I'm officially confused again, because I'm just like thinking in the wrong direction. Does anyone else want to infiltrate the Yiga clan? Why be bullied by them when I can be the bully? I'm just gonna dive in from the sky. I gotta get a pair of pants before I can actually do anything. I have a better idea. Why don't we just take this giant truck I made and crash through the doors? No, honestly, I think we need to take a more subtle approach. We're gonna have to take an alternative route. Rather than assuring their destruction, we have to take things in a more nuanced way. We have to disguise ourselves as a Yiga clan member. I hope they just don't acknowledge that I'm visibly shorter than them. Or the fact that I have the right hand of their sworn enemy. Or the fact that I'm landing in their base of operation from the sky. I did just beat the crap out of their leader. It's time to do my job as a security consultant. Okay, now first of all, I gotta tell you this. First of all, you just allow anyone who's dressed up in your uniform to walk right into your base of operation. You don't even have security passes. So you're just gonna give me these spikes here for $100 without putting me through a history check? Background check. I'm going into the rest of your base to find any other possible discrepancies. And now you're just putting bananas in jail cells. Your priorities are in order. And again, this is the Yiga clan. They are unhealthily obsessed with bananas. And what do we have over here? We just got cracks in the building's foundation? You've been careless. Actually, I think I'm going to sell some of my shit so I can get some rupees so I can actually, like, buy some things. That's how I'm gonna destroy them. I'm gonna get their entire business shut down for violating regulations. And I managed to bribe a guy out of his car. And then I bribed a guy out of his slide. And it doesn't even do anything. I can't wait to reveal my face as Mike Ehrmantraut, security consultant. I mean Link, the hero of Hyrule. I'm gonna like kill all these guys. Before I do any of that though, I'm gonna rob them first. No, I don't want this blade. You know, you look awful lot like Master Koga's arch enemy, Link. Or at least your blasted blonde hair does. Listen, you do know why we wear the uniforms, right? To look uniform. When you think of the Yiga clan emerging from the shadows, you think of them as a fearsome, largely identical unit. I mean, yeah, okay, some of us are a bit bulkier than others, but that Link-like hair of yours sticks out like a sore thumb. Yourself to our training ground on the top of that tower. They'll teach you how to act right. This guy is actually suspicious of us. We have to dispose of him thusly. It's kind of similar to that episode of Better Call Saul when Mike broke into a ninja dojo and just flat out obliterated everybody under Gustavo Fring's orders under the guise of a security consultant. There were like machine guns and everything. That was the most action-packed episode of the show. Never in my life would I have ever suspected that that was the direction they were gonna take the show. Absolutely maddening that Mike Ehrmantraut decided, hey, I'm gonna wear a ninja uniform. Oh, hey, look at that. It's, hey, that belongs to somebody. I don't know who, but I know it belongs to somebody.
I actually do know who it belongs to.
You might even earn our precious lightning helm. It's our sacred treasure, completely resistant to electricity, but because it's such a powerful piece of armor, it can only be handled by those who have been properly trained. Properly trained. Who's really the ones being trained? I managed to take out their master 4 times in a row. You know Master Koga is nihilistic cringe, right? And also thank you for the manual. I also learned how to earthbend. And I got the lightning helm. And here's my prize, an entire mound of bananas. And now it's time to reveal the truth. It's time to show them the real definition of security consulting. I'm coming out of the woodwork and we are going to feed. Intruder detective, do not let them leave this place alive. And now I'm going to use their own powers against them. Fools. It doesn't really do that much damage. And the champions did all of the work. And now I'm gonna go back in because there's a part 2 to the whole security consultant thing. Alright, come in. I just changed my clothes right in front of the door that you're peeping through. I attacked 3 of your guys right in front of the entrance of this place. And you didn't even bat an eye. Wow. Just wow. You really disappointed me. Mazel tov. Phases through the ceiling. I scammed him good. Scammed him so good, didn't I? I showed them the true meaning of Christmas. I remember walking through these castles. It makes me feel so nostalgic. Also, what are you doing up there? You're not supposed to be here. These are castle grounds. Your punishment will be in accordance to the crime. The crime is you're not allowed to sit on the couch. The dining hall. Love the dining hall. It's the first time I ever had a turkey, Eenie. Speaking of food, I want to have a battery for dinner. How did a bone get in there? There's some schlep in there. You might not want to go in there. Alright, we're going into the dungeons. Royal Hidden Passage. So this must be where we go to face Ganondorf. I don't know where we would fight him. Would we fight him underground or would we fight him up at the castle? It's assumed you'd fight him in the basement because he's down below. Probably still chilling. Deep beneath this land or mighty first ruler imprisoned by the Demon King. So I probably shouldn't head in this direction then. But you know, it is good to check. You know, just play it safe and all. Because you never know. Am I about to get attacked by a bird? Now we're gonna explore the outer walls. See if there's anything interesting. An apple. Okay, everybody. Are you ready for pain and destruction? I know I am. Let's launch up to the castle.
Link. Link.
Yeah?
Come to me. I am waiting. Waiting for you.
I don't know, man. She doesn't sound right to me. There's just something wrong with the tone of her voice. It's making me feel a little oofers. Not that I can even reach the castle at all. You know what I'm thinking? I think it's Ganondorf. I think he's trying to start something funny. Obviously luring me into a trap so he can take my new right hand for himself. That greedy man. I could say to heck with the plan about infiltrating the castle. Why don't we just go down below to his base? Give him a good smackaroony. I fought him once before, I'll do it again. What if I did all of Hyrule Castle, but before confronting Zelda, I go right down into the caves? Time for the ultimate bamboozle. I'm playing one step ahead of you, man. You are not as smart as you think you are, Ganon. You're nothing, if not 2 steps ahead. Me, I'm 3 steps ahead. I'm coming down there.
Hey, freak show! We got 5 minutes! 5 minutes of playtime!
Where are you? I can smell you, and you smell pretty old. This is the final level. I just have that impression. There's nothing down here but more schlep. This is what you've been doing under the castle for thousands upon thousands of years. You're lucky we allowed you to live in our house rent-free, you know. We could have kicked you out at any moment, but we weren't able to because you would have caused so much destruction and mayhem. Of course, you had to have a pet Lionel down here because all evil overlords have to have a pet Lionel. Why not just be a normal person and get a cat or a dog or a chinchilla? Nope, we have to go with the lion, man. There's so many people on screen right now. Jeez, can y'all just like spread around a little bit? So I can have some semblance of situational awareness. Not that it matters because the Lionel is dead. I now have enough equipment to handle the fake Zelda. We can finally go back up. That's the only reason why I wanted to come down here. Oh, we're going deeper. I genuinely don't think I should be down here. So what's going on? The power of a sage cannot reach you. Alright. Yeah, I don't need the sages.
God is not down here.
But he is. I just want to get a nice little preview of the final boss without actually going into the room with the final boss. Hey, I remember this place. This was where Zelda was being a total nerd. And this was the hall we walked down. Good times, you know, before things were absolutely spiraling out of control. Also, I think this is the room where it all happened. Where all the lunacy transpired. The imprisoning chamber. I wonder if Ganondorf is still down here. Oh, he's actually down in that hole over there. We're gonna go back up to the main castle area. It would have been like a hell of a bamboozle if I was like, heck with it. We're gonna wrap things up, but no, we're not doing that. There's still a bit of stuff that I would like to do prior to anything else. I want to get access to all of the great fairy fountains, and I want to conclude all of the side adventures, or at least the ones that are available. I don't have to do the regular side quest, and I certainly don't have to get all of the shrines and the Korok seeds. But I want to have enough stuff so that I'm actually prepared to go into the fight, because the build up to it is extreme. And I'm going to make it even more extreme by enforcing the mundanity of the gameplay loop. And when I actually go back down there, we'll just pretend this is the first time. Seriously? This is supposed to be, like, easy. You just put the apple in the bowl, and for some reason it's just bouncing out of the bowl. I don't understand why you are doing this. I'm trying to be respectful to nature. And then I'm treated like a fool. I'm taking nature back in my own hands. You don't deserve those apples. You know what it's officially time for? We're gonna fight the real final boss. Oh god. Alright, we stunned the big boy. The big boy is a tank. Stop knocking the weapons out of my body. We're gonna mug it though. We're gonna mug it. Teach you the definition of pain. Also, I used this bridge to get to work. You seriously need to reconsider your life. I'm not even joking. I'm being super serial. Okay, now it's just summoning the sun. I'm thinking that we should probably start running the other way. Preferably, yeah, like that. There's only one way to possibly beat them now. Chip damage. Quitting. And it's gone. It fell. And it exploded. It's pretty realistic. And we managed to take its organs as proof of our victory. The bridge is free. We are gonna drive on the rough terrain. We're gonna drive on the roughest terrain we can. Cause I wanna get stronger clothes. So I don't get one shot by the demon in the basement. I don't care what article of clothing it is. I just want it upgraded, please, Jesus Christ. I'm so scared. There's too much burden on my shoulder pads. I don't need $100. I just need emotional support. I struggle clothes. All right, I'm just gonna put this thing on the carriage, and hopefully this will qualify as a roof. Because they'll get so cold. We don't want our musicians getting cold, even though I'm only using them as a means to an end. It's the only way for me to gain access to the great fairies. As soon as I'm done with you, I'm gonna leave you abandoned right over where near that Gliok is. Now, I fought a Gliok earlier this week, and they are pretty relentless. So, your best option is to run as fast as you can. The fun part is that I don't have any materials for proper upgrading. And you're not gonna believe it, but you need materials if you want to get a proper upgrade. I have a big list of things I want to do. So this makes the third fairy. Now for one more. I'm just upgrading whatever, because I can. That's the only reason why I'm doing any of this stuff to begin with. It's just because I can. And I will, and I have. So the last fairy is where exactly? Oh, right, over here. All right, what's this guy doing? So I gotta do another collect-a-thon. Gotta get honeycombs. Excuse me. Don't do that. And then that's it. Then I can get all the fairies. All right, everybody's here. Hurrah. We got the whole band back together. We can finally do that High School Musical number. We're all in this together. That's the only lyric I know. Wait, can I just build a boat? All right, let's get it towards the water. We gotta sail across the ocean's blue, my man. It's the only way. Albeit I can't exactly guarantee your safety. But adventures aren't meant to be safe. Some of you may drown, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make. I'm also leaving you stranded on the island. I have my own things to do. I have a personal agenda to carry out. I always seem to forget that there's actual teeth in there. She stole the teeth of giants. Ah, my grandpa's dentures! Yes, my grandpa was a giant. All the great fairy fountains have been unlocked, so what am I gonna do now? Obviously, the Lurelin restoration project is like a big thing. So I gotta get 15 logs and 15 Hylian rice. But I can't use what's in this area. But still though, where are the other trees? I gotta get like 5 more at least. 13... 14, and that makes 15. And now let's just move these back to like the main pile. Wait a fucking second. Where did, oh no, it undid everything. That's ridiculous. Like the trees just straight up came back out. The trees just decided, hey, I'm just gonna climb right back up to where I was. I guess I learned a lesson. Don't leave the draw distance. I do not do that. Do not. Like, you do not want to go out of sight of the wooden logs, because everything will literally despawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now I gotta re-get the last 3. But this time I'm bringing the wooden logs with me, because if I don't, then they will all just flat out despawn. All right, we got everything. We can go. Who ordered the big meaty logs? I feel like I'm doing a bunch of side hustles right now. That's the whole point. The point is I'm just wandering around doing a bunch of things, and the series is disjointed. A bocoblin's most distinguishing feature is its nose. Its ears, on the other hand, are quite swoopy. He asked me to make a sculpture of a monster for him. Oh, I could just finish this quest pretty easily. All right. I'm gonna ignore that. They were building a statue, and now we add another side hustle into the mix. We gotta create a place for the statues. Guessing you're gonna want more of those. I got your moblins, I got your Lizalfos, I got everything that you need right over here.
But it comes at a price.
Oh, I don't think I have a picture of a talus. Or do I? Oh, I don't think I do. Ooh, now I gotta like take a picture of a talus. I'm gonna have to like take at least one photo of each enemy. I'm gonna see if they have any more Hylian rice. Oh, another quest. All right, and now I can resolve this quest. Ray. Why are all these characters just busting a nut? I'm about to blow! Let's obtain more sustenance. All the sustenance. And here's the Hylian rice. Wait, is this an iron pipe? What happens if I... This has been the most extreme extreme episode in the entire history of my extreme episodes. We're gonna hear a lot of manly grunting. I just don't understand why we have to add a 34 to everything. Why can't this just be a simple reconstruction project? You know, people have to grunt to exert themselves. The adult industry is honestly there's just a lot of work that goes behind it. We are simply putting sticks through holes, and then it's followed by the sounds of men grunting. They're just working really hard. Their village was attacked by pirates. They were plundered by those with the scurvy. Arg, they got no apples in the sea. After everyone fled, the only sound coming from Lurelin village was the sound of arg, swashbuckly. So what's going on? Is a dance number about to happen? Yep. Yeah, I should have suspected. Everyone just has a habit of randomly breaking out into a dance choreography. Well, to be fair, Zelda is in the same universe as High School Musical. What if I told you that all fiction was connected to the same universe? It is all part of the same continuity. What if I told you that there were 3 distinct timelines, each where history played out differently? Wait a minute. I know where I can find a talus. I know exactly where I can find one. It's roughly around somewhere. No, actually it was this. I think it was this one. No, it was this one. It was by Hyrule Ridge. It was like one of the bosses I fought early on. And it should have been resurrected via the Blood Moon. So I should be able to get a screenshot just fine. There's certainly a lot of side content in this. It was down here. At least, right? This is where it was? I don't 100% recall, because it has been a while. But this road is looking familiar. Oh, it was actually the other side. Oh, and there it is. A King Gliok. Wait, you want me to find the King Gliok, that thing from before? You want me to find a picture of? All I need to do is just take a picture of it, and then after the fact, run. And now we're gonna get a nice little picture, at least 20 kilometers away from the creature. I want to play this absolutely safely. Attack! Destroy it! Hey, it's me. Long time no see. It's time for you to, you know, not be alive anymore. Wipe it off the face of the universe! Let's give this thing the business. I'm gonna give you a business proposal that you can't possibly refuse. It's called I mug you and take your organs. What are they doing? Oh! It just straight up created a vortex. Alright, now this is going to be the part where I have to run for dear life. Oh, no! Oh, God. Oh, man, I've been staggered. We got him stuck up on a tree. Keep mugging, boys. Ah! Get some ice. No, I'm going to fight this thing, and I'm going to beat it, regardless. I've been pushed to this point. I now have no choice. I'm compelled by a sense of pride and arrogance. Oh, it's just a barrage. Can we just go back to the good old days where it's just like one giant fireball that I could escape from? And the king is down. All hail the king. I am the new king of the Gleeoks. I killed like 2 of them, therefore I am their champion. I humbled them so good. And the reward was a funny hat. Turns out the only purpose for King Gleeok was to fill one of the side quest criteria. And now we're gonna make a trophy for it. And there it is, right up there. And everything here is done. Now what?
When the glow
In the glow of the bloodstained moon.
Oh, hey Zelda, you in a cage? I can totally believe that. Whoa, I was deceived. Imagine not knowing the ultimate fate of Zelda. I'm gonna state for the record how awkward it's gonna feel not playing Tears of the Kingdom after it's finished. Because this has just been my life for the past almost 2 weeks now. I put so much time and effort into doing this playthrough. I've really had such a blast with the game. I'm gonna be sad when it's over. This is why I'm probably gonna implement post-game content. And then when it's truly super ultra mega hyper over and there's absolutely nothing to do, that's when I'm gonna get really depressed. Like sock 'em bop 'em levels of sorrow. I mean, we're talking an outside body experience. Full-time agony. There you are, partner. Have you seen all the men in underpants at the stable? I do. They said that Princess Zelda ordered all the members of the Zonai survey team to dress that way. She just contacted them via telepathy and visions. She was just flying around in the sky. She had like a good little giggle. Even after thousands of years, she still likes to get a good prank in every once in a while. You know what my favorite prank is? When you just break into somebody's house, and you just start like sitting on their furniture and you just trash their entire house pretty much. I've decided to join in on the fun. God damn it. This is the best part of the prank. We just go inside of a monster den. Excuse me, what's with all this wearing only underpants? It's a trend. You wouldn't understand unless if you use social media. It's a TikTok challenge. We all do it every once in a while. Like the getting booted out of your house by your parents challenge. That one is my favorite, one you should definitely try. Am I gonna have to emphasize that I was being sarcastic? Because knowing people on the internet, someone would definitely do that. Got $300 in the bank, but I would do this for free. We're relieved that you managed to get to the bottom of every one of those rumors about Princess Zelda, and it turned out every single one of them was false. We have all wasted our time. Also, here, have a hoodie. Yeah, you deserve it.